you agree? Thank you, Rock. Thank you. Right? See, this is why I love my girl Rock. Drop some 777s in the chat for Rock. She's gonna help me get my YouTube together. But we've shared so many great things in life, right? But we never got compensated it. So for me, I've shared Yeezys before, right? Hey, my friend didn't know what they was, right? I went out the country. He's like, "What are those?" These are Kanye West shoes. He didn't know who Kanye West was, but he knew who Kim Kardashian was. So I shared it with him, and he potentially bought his first pair of Yeezys. But Kanye West never hit me up and say, "Hey, Marcus, listen, here's a check. Here's a direct check for this." So when I got introduced to network marketing, I found a way where I could share this opportunity with somebody and get compensated for it and build the best type of income that you can possibly build, which is residual or passive income. Then it was a no-brainer to me. All right. And if you knew the severity behind residual passive income, you would literally run through a big brick wall to get it. Why? Because this is the money that you're gonna make in your sleep. Okay. Whatever it is that you do on a day-to-day basis to generate income, how would you like to do that, right? Make that same income or more from the comforts of your home, right? Just coming in, mailbox money. See, me, that's what I desire because my mentor told me this a long time ago, and I'm going to share the same exact message that he gave me 2 years ago to you guys. He said, Marcus, if you do not learn how to make money in your sleep, you will work to the day that you die. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I was completely fearful of that because I did not want to work to the day that I died. The life that I envisioned, the life that when I closed my eyes and I dreamed, didn't entail me working to the day that I die. It actually entailed me doing the things that I love to do with the people that I love the most. Can we agree on that? Drop some 777s if you can agree that you would love to live a life and whatever your life is that you desire with whomever you like to do it with, with no restrictions, right? So I want to teach you guys how to perfectly invite today. All right. And I got this, these slideshows from my girl Raquel, who is a amazing leader in this field of network marketing. Let me get my slides up. Right, give me 1 second. Here we go. Right. So when you want to invite, right? Hey, here we go. Right. You want to get results. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to get some results. You want to tell someone about the results. Can you refer somebody to a restaurant you never ate at, right? Imagine me talking to Raquel and I go, girl, you coming to Atlanta June 10th, right? You should eat that slutty vegan. And she goes, how is it? I heard the vegan burgers kind of taste like real burgers, but I'm kind of iffy about it. Oh, I never tried it, but you should eat there, right? That would be kind of like insane. Would you agree that that would be insane if I referred her to slutty vegan and I never ate there, right? So for me, I would tell you the first thing you need to do is get a form of result where you could get excited about it. All right. Because that's the number one thing that you want to have when you're building this business. All right. I want to give you a formula. I want you to write this formula down. And this formula is proven to allow you to go chairman. See, I hit chairman in 144 days because of this formula. I've been able to create some success stories outside of the country because of this exact formula right here. And I want to tell you this formula. And I want you to write this down in bold letters on your paper. Energy times urgency equals chairman, right? Energy times urgency equals chairwoman, okay? So when your energy is high, your energy is going to be high because of the results that you're getting. So whether you're trading on MT4 or whether you're trading on an unregulated broker on HFX, get some results to share with someone else that you care about. See, I wasn't the person that needed to show somebody, hey, I made $1 million today. No, because whether you make $1 million or you make $20, those are enough results to get somebody to see what you see if you could cast the vision correctly, okay? So when I first got introduced to this amazing academy, somebody introduced me to HFX, all right? I'm not the hybrid like you guys. I wasn't introduced to the MT4s and scalping and things of that nature. I was introduced to HFX. And my friend basically called me and said, hey, if I could show you a way to go from the person that makes $20 an hour to the person that makes $20 in 3 minutes, would you get excited? And obviously I would get excited because I hated my manager at the time. I hated Tyrone. I hope he watches this webinar one day. He accidentally falls on a link of mine and he understands how much I couldn't stand him, right? So when I seen the opportunity where I could potentially fire my boss, where I could potentially retire a lot quicker, where I could potentially have no ceiling on my income, and I could potentially do more nice things for the people that I love, I got really excited. And $20 was enough for me to go chairman. right? Because I started selling that story to other people. I started telling my friends, hey, bro, let me ask you a personal question. How much do you make an hour? See, the average person is making anywhere from $17 to $24 an hour, okay? They're not making drastic amounts of money, right? Now, I can't stand Tyrone Victoria. I couldn't stand him, right? But the average person is making about that amount of money. So when I ask my friend, hey, how much are you making an hour? And they say the number that they're making, what I do next is I say, hey, if I can show you a way that you can make that from your computer, from the comforts of your home, right? Would you get excited? The same question that my friend proposed to me, right? So I show them results. I show them the way that I did it. Hey, listen, my first time trading, no education, no experience, no prior knowledge, I was able to make $20 in 3 minutes, and it completely changed my life from there. All right. So I want to show you guys how to invite through the phone, right? You want to catch them by surprise and get a definite answer. See, when I'm calling people, I'm not calling people with the implication that I have all the time in the world to spend on the phone. See, this is not a buddy conversation. We're on the money, right? We're on purpose. We're being intentional with our phone calls. So when I'm reaching out to people, I'm being real precise about the time that I have spending on the phone with them. All right. So I'm gonna give you an example of what it would look like to call somebody, right? So let's say I'm calling my bro Diesel, right? And I like to use my daughter as an amazing excuse, right? Because kids are the best excuse that you could possibly use, right? So if you have kids, use them as your excuse as to why you have to rush off the phone. Because if you're a parent, you know that you have no personal space, no free time, none of the sort, right? So here, I'm calling Diesel, right? Ring, 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 ring. Diesel, what's up, bro? Gotta be really quick. Maddie is tripping in the background, but are you free in the next 10 minutes, right? Are you free at 7 o'clock? Hey, Diesel, are you free at 9 p.m., bro? See, all I'm doing is I'm allowing him to understand I don't have time to speak, but I need to know that you're free. That's it. That's all, right? And Diesel can say, hey, bro, what is this about, right? Because if he imposed that question on me and be like, Diesel, I just, real quick, bro, because I got to get off the phone because of Maddie. Are you free? Yes, bro, or no, bro, right? See, when you have people that you know, like, and love, they're going to give you a definite answer, right? They're going to be clear cut with you. Yeah, I got free time, bro. Or no, I don't have no free time. Now, if they say no, you know what you do? All right, let me call you right back. Hang up the phone and call the next person on your list. All right. First things first, before we go into this, you want to create a list for yourself as well. You want to have a list of at least 20 people when you start out. All right. The 20 people that you have on this list is the people that you know the best and you trust the most, right? No, that know you the best and they trust you the most. Okay. People that literally, if you are stranded on the side of the road at 4 a.m. and you got a flat tire, who are the first set of 20 people that you would even pick up the phone to call to come help you? All right. These are the people that should be on your list. These are your hottest of the hottest market. And when you call them, you want to call, a friend would have called me with his level of tone that he usually operates at, I would have never got on the webinar because my friend is monotone, right? How many of you guys have a friend that's completely laid back and chill and you never get a level of excitement out of them? And if you do, it's like, whoa, that's rare, right? That's that friend that called me. And when he called me excited, I was eager to know, what are you calling me about, right? So you have to have this level of excitement that gets them excited, that gets them eager to see what it is that you need to speak to them at this time that you designated them to be free at, okay? So your excitement, your tone matters. So imagine me calling Diesel, and I'm calling Diesel like this, opposite of what I'm telling you to do. Hey, what's up, Diesel? Are you free, bro, at 7? What do you think Diesel is inclined to, be receptive to? The person that's overly excited or the person that's under excitement, the underexcited one, right? You want to be the person that's overly excited because you want to get Diesel's emotions into this phone call, into this, why I got to be free, bro, right? So you got to have him understand how serious this matter is, all right? Hey, Diesel, listen, I need you to be free, bro. I really, really have to talk to you at 7 p.m. Is that cool? Can you be free for me? And Diesel's going to give you a concrete answer, yes or no. And if he says yes, you write him down on a paper, free. Cool, perfect, Diesel. I'm gonna give you a call back, bro, in about 10 minutes before 7, about 6:50 p.m. Just look out for my phone call, please, bro. All right, bye. Talk to you later. Simple, right? Super simple. How many of you guys feel like you can do that? Drop some 777s in the chat if you feel like you can operate on that level, right? With a level of excitement, all right? Now, if you can't, I want you to find out, right? I want you to start meditating. When I say meditate, I don't mean put your hands like this, fold your legs in the kumbaya style, and then, say and ha and all the other, things that they say, right? When I say meditate, I want you to dig deep into the person that you want to become, right? So for me, if I can't find a level of excitement in me that day, right? Because there's days that you're naturally not going to be excited, right? It's the law of polarity, right? There's days that you're naturally not going to be excited. So when I think like that, I say, hey, how would I operate now? Let's say if I check my Wells Fargo account and I got $24 million just directly wired to me. I don't know why, right? A level of excitement will come out of me where I'm calling my mother like, hey, mom, I don't know what happened, but we got 24 mil. Let's get it out so we could go to Cuba, right? Something like that, right? So you'll be excited when you see these things or whatever you need to think about and meditate on to get you at a level of excitement where you can project that energy onto the person that you're calling, okay? Now, I do not like to invite through text messaging. Why? Because I'll tell you a perfect example of why I don't like text messages, right? Have you ever argued with your boyfriend or girlfriend and things get misinterpreted and it becomes a whole argument, right? You said something and you might have missed an emoji or a punctuation mark, and now they feel like you got an attitude, or now they feel like you're being petty because you might have missed the word, you might have missed the emoji, you might have missed the exclamation mark. Has that ever happened to you guys, right? That has happened to me plenty of times, right? Where I've said something and now my words are being misinterpreted because of the lack of understanding in text messages, right? So I love to send voice notes. Why? Because people can't really feel your energy through the phone through a text as much as they can through the voice note of hearing your voice. See, what you guys need to realize is the most universal language in the world is the language of energy, right? When you have good energy, you have positive energy, you're vibrating at a higher frequency, people can feel that and hear that, right? How many of you guys feel like I'm having a good day today based on the way I'm speaking, right? You can kind of feel the energy come through the screen. You can kind of get, your level of excitement starts to rise as mine rises, right? So I like to invite through voice notes, right? Especially if they're not picking up the phone, right? So when you also invite through voice notes, what I love most about voice notes is you can play it over and over and over and over until it makes sense to you, right? With text messages, you make one false move, now you got a hyphen that you made a mistake, and now you got 17 messages in a phone, and now it's like, this messed up, let me go on to the next person, right? So voice note, always try to invite through either a phone call or a voice note. Try to limit your text invites, all right? Text invites haven't been seen to be effective. Obviously, you can get sales like that, but I would tell you the most effective way to invite somebody to see this opportunity would be through a phone call or a voice note, okay? Or in person, even better. In person is even better, okay? Now moving on to the next slide. You want to start, there's 3 types of markets you have in your funnel, right? We all have a network, whether the network is small, big, or large, we all have these specific markets, right? Hot, warm, and cold, okay? Now the hot market is the best market, right? Those are the people that, like I said, know you the best and trust you the most. And those are the people that you want to position first anyway, right? Why would I want to position my third cousin from my mom's side before I position my mom, right? Why would I want to, position my right-hand man that I knew for about 10 years before I position my brother, right? You want to go to your hottest of the hottest market first, and you want to build that level of trust between you and them where they know when they're jumping on your session or they're jumping on to see whatever it is that you're excited about, they have that trust in you to even get on these webinars. So when you're talking to someone that you just signed up, right? Let's say you already know this, but you're going to sign up somebody that potentially doesn't know this, and you should be teaching them these things as well, all right? So the hot market is the first market you ever want to touch, all right? That's the market where these people are going to, basically jump on because of the relationship they have with you, all right? Then you have your warm market. I love the warm market. You know why? Because it's a bigger market than your hot market. See, I don't have that many close people to me, all right? I didn't grow up in a crazy big family. I didn't grow up with crazy big friendships, right? I have a real intimate circle, right? My circle is so small, it could probably be a triangle, right? But my warm market is big, right? The people that see you on a day-to-day basis, it's the person that, runs alongside of you in the gym every day for the last year. It's the person that you order your deli sandwich from. It's the person that you get your Starbucks from every morning. It's the person that you see when you go, to Zara and she's the cashier 5 days out the week, right? These are the warm market people that are familiar with you. They just don't know you as well as your hot market, all right? And I love that market because those are the people that are, to be honest, those are the people that'll say yes to you before the hot market does. And it's weird, but it's just how it works, right? So just so you know about the warm market, there's different approaches that you could approach each of these markets. And then the cold market is the people that don't know you at all, right? Can you guys hear me? Because it's saying I'm losing connection. If you guys can hear me, put some 777s in the chat for me, okay? Right, if you can hear me real quick. All right, cool. So your cold market are the people that don't know you at all, right? And I actually love this market as well because I asked, I told the leader KJ yesterday, right? He asked me about, his hot market and cold market. And I asked him a question. I said, hey, KJ, what's the bigger group of people? The group of people that you know or the group of people that you don't know, right? The possibilities are endless in the cold market. See, people run. When people get to the cold market, they start to get scared. Oh my God, I got no more people to speak to. Oh my God, I got no more people. I showed everybody this. Everybody that knows me knows this. No, there's so many people in this world that don't know about this, guys. You tell somebody, hey, do you know about HFX? The average person is saying no. Hey, do you know anything about NFTs? The average person has heard about it, but they don't know no information about it. You can start conversations with people. Guys, it's okay to start conversations with people, right? Start off with a compliment. I want to give you some tips and some jewels and some gems that you can use to start having cold market conversations. I love to compliment people, right? That's my favorite thing to do. Because honestly, not even for the business aspect of it, it makes people feel good, right? Somebody could be having a crappy day and you could walk past somebody and say, hey, you have a beautiful smile. And that'll lift their spirits up for the rest of the day. Now they just shift it into a more positive direction, right? So go and start complimenting people. You see somebody with a nice shirt, you see somebody with a nice bag, you see somebody with some good lashes, or you see somebody with some good sneakers, compliment them. The easiest way to compliment somebody is off of their energy, right? You see somebody walking and they're just smiling or they're just vibrating high. You say, hey, you have an amazing, you have amazing energy. I just want to compliment you on that, right? And that's a conversation starter. Another conversation starter is, where are you from? Are you from this area? Are you from LA? Are you from, VA? Are you from this place? Are you from Harlem? Where are you from? You look familiar. Right? When I don't know how to start a conversation with guys, right? Because I'm a guy. I don't want to be running around and say, hey, you have a beautiful smile. Hey, you, right? So when I'm talking to guys, I'm saying things of the nature like, hey, bro, you look familiar. Are you from Atlanta? And you know what they do? They want to tell you where they're from. Nah, bro, I'm from Chicago, bro. And then I start a conversation like that, right? I was just in the pizza shop the other day and this guy was using, he had a Comcast shirt, meaning like, I guess he sell cable or something like that, right? And I was talking to him and I seen him sitting there and I was like, you know what? Because I'm a professional at this. Let me go network with him. I said, bro, you look familiar. You from New York? I knew he wasn't from New York. He didn't look like he was from New York. But I wanted to start a conversation. Hey, bro, you from New York? Nah, I'm from Chicago. That's cool, bro. I don't know nothing about Chicago besides you guys have a lot of wind and you have a lot of violence, right? Tell me something different. And he started talking about the pizza and he started telling me about his area and how, they have these famous celebrities from there and there's bigger things in Chicago besides the violence and the cold weather, right? And then I say, hey, well, you live out here now, right? How long you been living here? I've been living in Atlanta for the last 3 years, bro. How do you like it? It's cool, man. I'm just transitioning. Oh, cool, bro. I just moved here as well. I'm from New York, man. Let's connect. Let's share Instagrams, right? Because I'm looking for some people to chill with, right? I'm looking for some people to connect with, right? Guys, remember, everybody in this day and age loves a new follower, right? On Instagram. So your funnel of people that you can create, right, goes bigger than your hot market, okay? So get excited, be confident, get comfortable, do not say too much, right? When you're inviting somebody to this, you do not want to say too much, guys. You can literally verbally vomit on somebody in the worst way possible. Some of you guys have made this mistake before. You've done the right things the wrong way, right? And that's possible. When I first got introduced to network marketing, I used to call my parents or call somebody out, hey, yo, you got to see this, man. This and this and this and this and this and this. And then it's quiet, right? For example, I want to give you an example of what it looks like to verbally vomit. If I was inviting somebody out, let's say I had a lady friend and I wanted to take her out to the movies. And I said, hey, you want to see Bad Boys 3 with me? Yeah, Martin Lawrence and Martin Lawrence and what's the other one? Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are in the movie. What happens is Will Smith finds out that he has a son with some girl in Mexico. You know, they end up killing a bunch of cops, and Martin Lawrence gets shot. They end up killing the mom, right? They find out that they killed the mom. The son gets reunited with the dad, with Will Smith, and happily ever after. Is the person gonna want to go to the movies with me? Right? Like the person that I just invited, is he going to want to go to the, is she gonna want to go to the movies with me? Right? That's exactly what they're gonna say. Elena, why would I even have to watch that movie? Right? You just literally told me everything. How many of you guys, when your friends see an episode before you, they start wanting to tell you everything, you start closing your ears because you don't want to hear it, right? That's the same type of approach mentality that you have to have when inviting someone to this business. You don't want to say too much because the person that's going to be sharing this information with you are going to be giving out the full details on this, okay? So you just want to say as little as possible. You want to be as discreet as possible when you're sharing, when you're inviting somebody to this. So always be in a hurry, right? That's the number one rule. Always be in a hurry. Use an excuse. Hey, I got food on the stove. Hey, I'm about to lose service. Hey, I'm about to walk into the gym. Hey, I'm about to go into a meeting. Hey, my daughter's crying. Hey, my phone is about to die. Look at so many excuses, everyday excuses that you can use to be in a hurry. How many of you guys love those type of excuses that allow you to get in a hurry, right? Put some 777s in the chat for me. All right. Those excuses that you can use will give you the leverage to not have to explain anything. Guys, the people that are doing these presentations for you, you want to leverage them to your abilities. When I first got introduced to network marketing, I leveraged my leader as much as I humanly possibly could because I didn't know how to present myself. So I wanted to get them on the call and I wanted to just master inviting. And I'm telling you now, if you can master invite, you can jump 2, 3, 4 ranks into this company before you have to do your first ever presentation. Okay, so you want to be in a hurry. You want to shorten the call as much as you possibly can without discrediting yourself, right? And you want to clear the time that you need them available. See, for example, me and Raquel will be hosting the 7 p.m. Informational. So you want to basically see how many people that you could get free at 7 p.m. as you can, right? So you want to clear the schedule. Are you free at 7? Are you free in the next 30 minutes? Mix it up, right? Right? Don't be a robot. You want to add value, right? It demonstrates the excitement, right? You want to have a sense of value that you choose to give them because you choose them, right? Listen, I'm only calling you because you're my right-hand man, bro. That's the only reason I'm calling you right now. I need you to be free at 7 o'clock, right? And I love this part of the perfect invite. I love to take it away from people. You know why? Because I have so much confidence in what it is that we do here and what we have here that I love to snatch this opportunity away from you because I write you down in this little mental book that I have in mind where I am going to make you regret it. That's how I operate. I think like that. Sorry if you don't, but I do, right? So take it away. Say, hey, listen, I'm not even calling everybody for this, bro. So if you don't have time to be free from me, it's perfectly fine. I want to, snatch the way of the power, right? What I love to say, this is my number. It works for me, so I'll give it to you guys, right? I love to tell people that I'm only looking for winners. I'm sorting. I don't share this. I don't present this. I don't convince you. I sort through average people every single day, and I'm looking for winners. You know what that does to people? When I tell them I'm sorting through average, looking for winners, it does one of two things. It allows them to jump on either side of the things that I'm doing. You either are average in my eyes or you're a winner. Which one do you think people naturally want to gravitate to based off of ego? Nobody wants to call themselves average, no matter how average they may feel, right? Yes, look, Malik used that today in his voice note and it helped secure 3 people to the webinar, right? So I tell people that all the time. Listen, I'm not looking for everybody, bro. Listen, this isn't for everybody. Everybody's not cut out for this. But if it is for you, it may help you. All right. So you want to take it away, right? You want them to be thinking about what it is that you're saying all day, right? Now your hot market script, you want to make it a big deal, right? I love this, right? I love this part of this. Hey, who you around? Put your headphones in. Do you have a second? So when you're calling somebody, I like to use that approach right there, right? Because it's showing that this is discreet. What it is that I'm telling you right now is discreet, bro. I need you to be by yourself. So if I was calling Diesel, I'm saying, hey, bro, real quick, who you around? Do you have a second to speak? Okay, I need you to put your headphones in. Now the average person is like, whoa, what's going on? Right? They might think you're telling them some tea. They might think you're telling them some bad news, maybe good news. I don't know. People's mindsets are different. But what they will understand is that it's very important what you're telling them, right? And you want to show a level of excitement that they have never seen before, right? I keep using the word excited because that's what you need. So now when you're talking to your hot market, you want to tell them, hey, bro, Diesel, you remember when you told me that you literally hated your job as well? Right? Remember when we had that conversation, you were telling me how you hated your job, you couldn't stand it, you're working too many hours, you're not even getting paid enough to show the efforts that you put forward every single day at the job? I found something, bro, and I need you on this call, right? And then you want to start transitioning into edifying it. I have these two amazing people that I've met, right? They both six-figure earners, and they're going to be showing a webinar today at 7 p.m. But listen, I only have one invite, bro. So if you can't make it, I got to call somebody else. This is the only webinar they're going to have. I need to know if you're going to be able to make it. Right? What I just did there is I made it a big deal. I made it about them, and I edified the people that will be speaking. Right? I made it a super big deal. Hey, listen, this right here is important because we talked about this. This is the solution to what we talked about. We talked about retiring. We talked about being able to quit. We talked about making more money from home. We just didn't know how to get it, bro. And now I have the way. And I met two people who have results that I look forward to having in my life, right? And they only have a slot available for me and a +1. So you need to let me know if you're going to be free at 7, bro, so I can write you down, right? How many guys, if your friend called you with that, right? Right? I said, I'm sorting through average people looking for winners, right? That's my job description. When somebody asks me what I do for a living, I either tell them I'm a professional manifestor or I'm a person that sorts through average looking for winners. That's how I describe what it is that I do here, right? So you want to write some of these things down, right? You want to let them know that they're the first person to come to mind. You thought of them because of the conversation that you guys had, right? You thought of them because you know that they have the mindset for this. You thought of them because you know that they will be excellent at this. You thought of them because they are one of your more forward-thinking friends. You thought of them because they mean the world to you, right? You want to just allow them to understand how big they are in this equation, all right? And you want to clear the time because you only have a space for you and a +1. So if they cannot make it, it's fine. You will find somebody else to fill that spot. It just won't be them, right? That's how you pull it away. Okay, if you can't make it, Rio, it's Diesel, it's fine. That's perfect. I just need to call somebody else. I got to get my cousin on the line because I thought of you first. Right? Your warm market, right? You want to go through, you want to basically say, start conversations, right? If this is somebody that you're familiarized with, right? Maybe your barber, maybe your lash tech, right? And you just don't know how to completely approach it, start by having a conversation. Guys, a lot of to network marketing, forget life turns into a robot. Guys, life skills work in this, right? Just have a regular conversation, be natural. You talking to your lash tech, right? For the girls that do lashes, I know that it takes about 45 minutes to an hour for a complete set, right? Don't ask me why I know that, right? About 45 minutes to an hour for a complete set, right? Or you're getting your hair done or whatever it is, right? You're talking to the person, hey, listen, let me ask you a question. Is this all that you do? Is hair or lashes this all that you do? Yeah, this is all I do, girl. All right, cool. Listen, quick question. What are you doing tomorrow at 7 p.m.? Nothing. I might have a client. All right, cool. When is the next time you're going to be free, right? Because I want to sit down and have a talk with you. I have something big and I want to share it with you. We built a friendship and I think that you're worthy enough for me to share it with you, right? They're going to tell you, probably tomorrow works. Awesome. Great. I'm gonna contact you tomorrow, right? About an hour before I need to speak to you. And we're going to sit down. We're going to talk some more. I really want to tell you what it is that I have here, right? I really want to share something exciting with you. I really want to put something in front of you that I know could enhance what you already have going on, right? I don't want you to be scripted. Yes, there's a script right here and you can snapshot this, use this to your advantage, but I want you to see how naturally I'm doing it, right? Because that's all it is a conversation. When I'm talking to my barber and he's cutting my hair, I'm saying, hey, bro, listen, like I'm seeing you here day in and day out. Is this all you do to make some money? Don't be afraid to ask them questions like that because people love to add more money to their portfolio, right? They just need to know that it's a way that's promising, and we have a promising way to do that. Hey, are you free tomorrow at 6 p.m.? Hey, are you free tomorrow at 7 p.m., bro? Are you free Friday at 8 p.m.? Yes? Okay, cool. I'm gonna talk to you further, bro. Let me work out some of the kinks, and I'm gonna call you. Right? Now you put them in a funnel. Let me call this person. Let me call this person. This is your warm market. And when I'm in the drive-through and I'm driving through picking up fast food, right? Because unfortunately I don't know how to cook yet. So hopefully some of y'all could teach me how to cook. Picking up fast food, I go, hey, bro, listen, you got some amazing energy, man. Is this all that you do? Yeah, man. Unfortunately, a lot of people that work in the fast food place don't really care for their job. Yeah, man, this is all I do, man. But I'm looking for, I rap, or I'm pursuing my dream. I tattoo on the side. That's cool, bro. That's actually cool. Listen, let me connect with you. Let me get your Instagram, right? Let's connect at a later date, right? I gotta be quick because we have a webinar at 7 p.m., right? So get some of your last minute voice note invites. If you're on a computer, you still have your phone accessible to you. Right? Now this is the cold market, right? On the side, or if it's a lady, I don't know. I babysit on the side. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it work, right? All right, listen, man. I want to share something with you. Let me grab your Instagram and maybe we could connect at a later date. And then when you go and get their information, you get their Instagram, you get their numbers, whatever it is that you get, you go and you invite them to a webinar or a live event. How many of you guys, this seems super simple for you, right? Drop some 777s in the chat if this seems super simple for you. All right. Really simple, right? Really, really simple. We overcomplicate it by allowing our brains to start turning on. I want to let you know this, guys, right? Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice, right? I'll say that again. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice, right? You can have all this information, and if you don't apply it, right, you won't get the results that you're looking for. But the person that's ignorantly on fire, he just wants to share it with everybody. He just wants to get as many people on this as possible. She just wants to share it. She doesn't even know anything about it. She just has the energy because she's seen it work. She's seen somebody make $20. She's excited. That's the person that will win over the person that has all the intangibles to do so. All right. So you just want to share this thing. All right. You want to share it passionately, with confidence, with excitement, and people naturally gravitate to the people who is most confident. Okay. So remember, when you're sending out a voice message, you want to be in a hurry. You want to add value. You want to clear the time, and you want to assume that they will be there. All right, bro. Listen, I'm going to hit you back. I know you're gonna, you're a dependable person. I know you're gonna be there. I'm gonna tell my friend right now, put your first and last name down on the list. You will be there. All right. I'll see you at 7. Right. You want to assume everything. In life, you want to assume everything. Not just here. You want to assume everything is going to work out in your favor. Assume everything. It's the law of assumption. All right. The same way we believe in the law of attraction, believe in the law of assumption. Assume everything is going to work in your favor. So when you're speaking to somebody, assume that they're going to sign up because they're going to see exactly what you see. They're going to get excited exactly how you're excited. Okay. Here's some voice messaging scripts. Let me see. Man. So here's some voice messages script. Hey girl, I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm running into the store. I'm about to go into an appointment, but I had to send you this because you just came to mind. So I'm like, let me send her a message really quick. I'm actually launching a new project and I'm really, really excited about it. And I would love to collaborate with you or get your opinion on it. I think you would be really amazing at this. And I know you like to make a lot of money. See, I'm having a call on Tuesday. Here, I'm having a call on Wednesday. Here, I'm having a live presentation. I'm having a live event on Friday. That's going to go over all the details. Let me know which day works for you and I will add you to the guest list. Right? So you're just sorting. Does it look like I care who says yes or no? I'm just putting this in front of as many people as humanly possible. Network marketing is a numbers game. Keyword, numbers and game, right? It's a numbers game. The people that win here are the people that show the most people. It's not the person that speaks the best. It's not the person that looks the best. It's not the person that's the best dressed. It's not the person that has the most diamonds. It's not the person that drives the nicest car. It's not the person that lives in the fanciest house. It's not the person that has the best equipment. It's the person who shows the most people with energy, urgency, and excitement. That's it. That's all. How many people can you put this in front of on a day-to-day basis? How many people can you speak to with a level of excitement that doesn't die down? That's the person that wins at this. So when you're calling people, you don't care if your cousin says no. Who cares? Because I'm going to win. I'm still going to take profit. I'm still going to hit a green bubble on HFX. I'm still going to get a ka-ching in my ECX store. I'm still going to, my cryptocurrency is still going to go up. I'm still going to, get NFTs and they're going to appreciate over time. I'm still going to travel more for a discounted rate. I'm still going to hit residual income. I do not care if you say yes or no. I'm just showing and I'm sorting and I'm looking for more. That's it. That's all. So when you're showing this, don't get demotivated by the people that give you an answer. You're just sorting. Remember, your job is to sort. If you're sorting through trash, are you going to be crying about how many bottles you find over treasure? No, you're just sorting because all you're looking for is the treasure. If you was going through trash and you found 19 Coca-Cola bottles, are you going to scratch your head like, I keep finding Coca-Cola bottles? I know there's no, if you know there's treasure in there, for sure, you're going to keep looking for the treasure without no complaints. That's how you got to maneuver here. You got to think and assume that we have the best thing that they ever heard of. Every time I put this in front of somebody, I know I'm the only friend that presented them with an opportunity to become a millionaire. So I know you got to say yes to me. If you don't, you go in this little mental notepad of mine. And as I keep going, I keep growing. And as I keep growing, you keep watching. I become must-see TV. So get in a level of excitement. Be confident. We have the deal. All right? You want to send about 30 invites a day. Guys, this is the ceiling. I mean, this is the basement. All right? 30 invites a day is the basement. If you want to hit chairman, you got to speak to a lot of people. Period, point blank. Whether it's your hot, cold, warm, it doesn't matter where it is. You got to speak to as many people as possible. So if they put 30, what should you be thinking as someone that goes to chairman? Should you be saying, oh, okay, Marcus said 30, so let me make sure I have 30 every day? No. If you're anything like me, you should say, oh, they said 30, I'm going to do 90. I'm going to do 60 because Marcus said 30, I'm going to double it. Because if he did it in 144 days at 30 invites, if I do 60, I cut that time in half. And then the law of averages start to kick in, all right? The law of averages are everywhere in this world, right? Believe it or not. The law of averages says if you invite 30 people, 10 to 15 people will get on, 1 or 2 will enroll. How many of you guys want to waive your academy fees? It takes 2 people to waive your academy fees. So if it's about 30 invites and you could potentially get about 10 to 15 people on and you enroll 1 or 2, that's the average. Now, if you double it, 60 invites, about 30 people will get on. You'll get about 4. You guarantee you 2 for sure. All right. Always look to go above and beyond. All right. Stop text messaging. Stop DMing, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up because we have a 7 p.m. webinar with Miss C10, Raquel, Mahia, and myself. We're going to be killing it. We're going to be destroying it. So invite your people on. I wanted to give you the last 15 minutes to go and use the things that you just you learned here. All right, guys. So I'm actually going to end it there. I want you to be at a level of excitement today where you understand that in the next 60 to 120 to 180 days, your life could be completely different. It takes one person in this vehicle to change your life completely. Okay. It takes one person. Your one conversation, your one handshake, your one friendly hug, your one enrollment from having a completely different life financially for yourself, for your family, and for everybody that cares about you and you care about them. So get excited when you send those invites and always keep that thought in the back of your mind. Every time I send this invite, I'm 1 yes away from it. I'm 1 yes away from it. I'm 1 yes away from it because one day you're going to bump into the person that's just like you. You speak in so many rooms. You're going to speak in so many rooms, you're going to accidentally fall across your lap, a person just like you. And when you come across a person just like you, you could build this thing to the top. All right, guys, spend the last 15 minutes inviting on to this call at 7 p.m. We will close the sale for you. All right, guys, love is wealth. I'll see you at the top. Let's get it.